Ooh, yeah. Looks like the devil's already at work.
Trying to stop this stream, but nothing's gonna stop this stream. It's a 10 paces.
We won't let it.
We can't let it. We are contractually obligated till, I don't remember how many hundreds of years.
Ad infinitum.
Shit, that is too many hundreds of years.
Yeah, more than I could count for sure.
More than I care to, at the very least.
But nor hell nor high water can stop us. Nor lack of a second artist.
That's right. Dakota's in jail, and we can't say why due to legalities. Cross it off, guys. That's the first one.
See, we can do this without him.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts Kirby.
Yeah. Kyra is definitely not lawyer. I don't know exactly the deal between them two.
I feel that falls under legality.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what do I know? I'm also not privy to the, their whole contracts or whatever. Anyway, with it being us, chat, we're going to rely on you.
That's right. You're the new co-host. Hi, chat. Welcome to the show.
Happy to have you.
Yeah.
Quiet bunch, y'all.
It's all right. They're just a little shy. I used to be that way, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Topical.
Yeah, it's like Portal.
What's like what?
Portal. Arrow to the knee.
Oh yeah. The cake and all that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The cakes it's tasty. It's part of the song.
Yeah, it was my favorite gamer joke of all time.
Oh, I loved it. I was, 2010, maybe it was earlier than that, 28. I don't remember when Portal came out, but that joke was popping. Everyone knew it. That was that and like
only the real ones. The real OGs.
Yeah.
Old gamers.
That's right.
This has nothing to do with what we're doing today.
No, there's
Unless you count a little game of roulette as a game.
You know I do. It is our favorite pastime above football and soccer and rugby and water polo.
Ooh, I'm glad it made the list.
Yeah. Those are the top 5, so.
Unfortunately, I think this game of roulette was set up at the crossroads itself.
Yeah, it was too spicy for the Olympics, so we were the next best choice.
Yeah, I went to the crossroads in the middle of town. There was a salesman there who, I don't know, had these wheels set up and asked if I wanted to play. And, I mean, I didn't have nowhere to be. And so I agreed. And, I mean, for what feels like centuries later, here we are. Yeah. And I've been stuck playing these wheels ever since.
I think that's a perfect lead in to do our first spin. What do you think?
Oh, yeah. I think, well, chat's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need a little, a setting.
A setting. All right.
A setting to satisfy the setup for this game.
Yeah. Well, do you want... I know Dakota usually pushes away from the Western theme. Do you want to do a Western theme? At least to start with? It doesn't have to be like... That doesn't specifically say like a time period or really a setting in general. It's just like a general vibe.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
I think I can do that.
Okay. Well, let's get this first spin then. just to see where it goes. We got 2 wheels tonight, fellas. Oh, well, that's funny. You got a robot.
All right, cowboy western,
Cowboy Western.
cyber western.
Cyber Cowboy Western. There's no time on the clock tonight. We're just doing it till it's done.
Yeah, for eternity, as per the rules of the game whenever I first agreed to play it.
Yep. It was not a good deal. All you got, what'd you get out of it?
To play the game.
Oh, you could have asked for a lot more.
I was told I would win big.
Yeah. I fell for that too. I really needed a win, and I think they knew this. They can kind of smell it, like how you can just see someone walking down the street and you're like, that guy is definitely desperate. Like they want some...
Desperation by Giorgio Armani.
You can smell it a block away. It's filling up the boys' locker room. It's the new Axe.
Yeah, it's a grown man who still wears Axe chocolate.
Ew. Is that just like a frat boy? Or are you talking like, when you say grown man, you mean like a 30-year-old frat boy?
30-year-old.
Who like isn't even in the school but still lives in the town and just like hangs out at the fraternity even though he's not officially a member.
Yeah, just an alum, kind of coasting off of that status.
Well, I think alum implies that they graduated. See, I'm thinking here they're just a complete loser.
You hear that?
You hear that?
30-year-old Axe chocolate wearer. Like,
non-frat.
do you
frat
need
boy.
help?
Yeah.
Are you okay, bud?
It's okay. I'm definitely not saying don't do that if that makes you happy. But
I assure you, the smell of nostalgia is not worth
no,
how pungent that odor is to every other person.
it's not doing you the favors you think it might be. What have you been up to? Just working a bunch?
Oh, working a bunch. My studio is entirely in upheaval
Oh no.
because I am still in the process of painting a shelf, which I don't know. I didn't realize how much work it was really doing as far as storage space goes. And so to see everything kind of splayed out, like I don't know, it's like whenever you bust open a chest in Minecraft,
Right.
the forcible way, and all the contents just kind of spill out.
And you're like, oh no, I gotta pick this up now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
I don't know. What else have I done? I watched a Christmas story or whatever that.
Yeah.
They made a sequel to A Christmas Story.
I didn't know there was
And
a sequel.
Yeah, it's really hard to remember the name. So I mean that's a point against it, but also it almost made me cry. So that's a point for it, I guess.
Yeah. Let me see what this is called. Oh, is it just A Christmas Story 2?
No,
Okay.
it's
A Christmas Story
A Christmas Story Christmas. Yes.
That just sounds like a Mad Lib or something, like a fake title. I mean, I guess all titles are fake, but
Yeah, it doesn't like the name of a movie that would be in another movie
Yeah,
or
like
like a sitcom.
I've been playing Game Dev Tycoon. It sounds like a Game Dev Tycoon game name
And
where I'm just
it can be.
fucking churning them out. Yeah, I gotta make some Christmas games. Maybe those will sell well.
They always do, and they're always really good.
Really good. My favorite games. Really. There's a first person shooter multiplayer game called I think it's called Long Live Santa. And
No, I'm familiar.
yeah, that's a good one. That's a fun one. It's free, so I mean,
Were you there at the Winterine Miss, in which we had a giant game of that going on?
no, but that sounds fun. I would love to do a Winterine Miss. If I could get my space set up, I could totally host one.
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. Uh, Weagle helped host some of those, or hosted some of those back in Colombia, and it was a raucous good time.
That sounds like a blast. What have I been doing? I've been playing a lot of Dwarf Fortress. That came out on Steam. That takes
Ooh, yeah.
a lot of my brain to play, more brain than I have, and then I have to outsource it to Google. Um,
Just to find out like commands and stuff, and
yeah, just where do I click to make this thing go? And in what order of clicks, because it's just menus on menus on menus. And then you suddenly find a menu that influences everyone, like 4 menus deep, and you're like, oh, glad I knew this was here. Do you want...
you won't use that one till later.
right. Do you want another roll? You can ask
Sure.
for them whenever.
Oh yeah, I kind of got focused in on this robot.
Well, now you also have some statues.
Oh boy.
Now, those can be other robots, just on, like, pedestals, if you want, like inactive robots or something.
I think I'm going about this in a bad way.
You can restart. Or
I know what
pivot.
to do. Howdy, 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 Devins.
Oh, hi, I'm Nevins. Now,
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
I don't think you were born in 2011 if you're the Nevins I remember. Is that a...
No, this was the re-release of Nevins.
Oh, okay. The one with, like, better animation and, like, tighter pacing. And
yeah, but it didn't have a lot of the charm of like the old camera work, and
it's true.
I mean there was a certain hokiness to the original that they didn't quite capture.
It does, like, he does come with the next arc. It's not the final arc, but it's kind of a tone shift, though. So
oh, definitely.
Some people don't really like it. I mean, I
think they leaned too heavily on CGI and could have benefited from a lot of practical effects.
I mean, that's the signs of the times. Nevins, we're doing a roulette, if that wasn't obvious. You can ask for a roulette spin anytime. We've got 2 roulettes today. One for pleasure and one for pain.
Wowee.
Yeah, I know. We've yet to bust out the pain one, but
yeah, that's when the stream becomes NC-17.
That's right. The 10 Paces After Dark stream really messes with your accuracy.
Find it over on OnlyFans.
Yep. We just can't simul stream due to Twitch being greedy. You hear that, Daddy Twitch?
Mr. Bezos.
Yeah. If that's your real name. Nevins, how's your week been? What you been up to? I've also been watching Chainsaw Man, and
ooh, so good.
So good. And Bleach, which is also good.
How far along is Chainsaw Man?
Like,
If you can speak in like the Vegas terms.
a bunch of people died.
Okay.
Does that tell you?
Um, not especially.
Okay. Some people, someone used some magic that crushed a bunch of people.
Oh hell yeah.
I guess that'll tell you.
Somewhat, yeah.
Sort of. I guess
Um,
for the first time, you actually see it with a bunch of
has there been?
execution orders to accomplish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I just I don't think
And
my favorite character's been seen yet
no.
because otherwise I would see art of them all over.
Yeah, I think you said they're probably gonna have to wait until season 2, but we'll see. I don't know how long this season is. I would hope longer than like fucking 12 episodes, like some anime. I would
Yeah.
imagine this one's gonna go at least 24 to 26.
Oh yeah, they might be able to get through
I can actually
a
look this
great good
up.
deal of it then.
They've definitely stated how many episodes it's gonna be. They're on 9, but how many will there be? Oh fuck! I think it's listed as 12. Yeah,
Bummer.
bummer. That means it's almost over.
So I guess my call was right.
Yep. I don't
I'm
know.
not happy about it because I don't know. I just want to talk to more people about this character.
Yeah, I'll probably. Well, if it helps, I'll probably just read it since I'm gonna have to wait a fucking.
I absolutely recommend it because they are like years and away ahead of anything that'll happen in the anime.
Yeah. B Void. I was wondering why there was a pleasure wheel, but who am I to kink shame cool pants? Yeah. I mean, there's both. We don't kink shame here. We just kink. Is question the right word? Kink.
King question. King investigate.
Yeah.
A real deep dive king investigation.
Ew. Going deep. Um.
Some
Played.
real on the scene reporting.
That's right. I played some D&D yesterday.
How was that?
Um, my character's very greedy and fell for a mimic, and
Haha!
and then they wanted to keep the mimic, so they tried to do an animal handling and pet with the other hand.
No!
Yeah. So then the mimic grabbed the other hand, and then I was just gonna lift it up and smash it onto the ground. But we killed it, and then I vowed the next mimic is going to be my pet.
Well, I think you lucked out all in all.
Yeah? Why?
Usually people who touch a mimic don't fare so well.
Yeah, it wasn't that scary. I mean, we're level 13, so I don't know if that
Fair, you're
influences yeah.
if you were playing 4E, you'd be in your heroic destiny or whatever.
Yeah, I wish 5 had heroic destiny. So I think Thor said he's just going to homebrew him anyway cuz he likes him so much.
Yeah.
But
See, I like the openness of it because it I don't know, you can kind of build whatever you want if there's no, set rail paths for you.
yeah.
And it's through your actions, abilities, spells, and items.
Yeah. I definitely already have like a post-game plan for them if they make it that far. Your D&D character is Wario. Yeah, like a hot dragon Wario.
Yes, like a dragon warrior.
Yeah. I don't know why I said hot. I guess hot cuz fiery. Although they shoot lightning, so not fiery. I guess lightning still is hot. It's still energy.
Very hot.
It's hotter than fire. I would think. Yeah, I would think
Just
so.
more instant.
Yeah, that's probably just how hot is electricity.
Oh, I thought you were going to look up how hot is Wario.
Electricity is not hot by itself. Okay.
It needs resistance in order to be hot.
You're right. That's what. Are you looking at my Google? Are you over my shoulder again?
I'll never tell.
I really need to get curtains because I don't trust you not to just show up.
Yeah, if
If
any of y'all out there are confused, go check out our Halloween stream over at youtube.com/@10paces.
oh, did we get the at 10 paces? Nice.
Yeah, because they release tags, and I don't know, it's a weird system.
Yeah, they just probably have inactive tags, and after like a couple years, they're like, "Oh, this guy's never posting again."
What's going on? Okay, there we are. Yeah, it's just the /@ setup just feels kind of awkward.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's similar to twitch.tv/ whatever. You still have to remember the .tv.
Oh yeah,
Neither one's great.
I just want to get to the point where we can beam our URLs directly into other people's minds,
That'd be cool.
and we're all living in the cloud anyway.
You're like, here's my business card, and you hand them nothing, and then they're on your website.
Yeah, they're digitally transported, like a scene in the Matrix, where all the buildings rush by them, and then they're at my shitty GeoCities website.
I was thinking about something the other day, and I know it's a touchy subject. So AI is scary.
Yeah.
And should be used responsibly. Family Guy sucks. Have AI write Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
I think you could do that forever.
Oh yeah, not a problem. Seth MacFarlane would leap at the chance, I imagine.
Just have the AI just watch every episode of Family Guy. That's enough. And then like some current events.
Like exactly. Current events and the lowest bar for humor.
Yep. The only other thing I was thinking of for utilizing AI is you know how like IGN and like Kotaku and shit will freelance for like $50 a pop for articles.
Mm-hmm.
Just have an AI write them and submit them. You can't tell.
Oh yeah.
And just farm that shit, because that's not how that shit should work anyway. So I feel like it's their own fault for the shitty
giving a model
system.
that's yeah. You hear that? Kotaku writers, Polygon writers, just fucking jump on it.
Yeah, phone it in.
Take advantage of those, I don't know, already
those
kind of gross models.
Those aren't for like their own writers. Those are for anyone. You could do that if you wanted.
Like I think I will.
Like I thought about it. I'm like, I'm just sitting at work for hours. Could probably get a couple articles, even if I have to go through proofread them and change some stuff.
Yeah, you might have to do some light editing.
Oh no, this AI is my ghostwriter. Oh god, I saw because Critical did a video about it, and he said that he saw they had someone do a prompt of what was it? Talk about the toxicity, and like some other buzzwords.
Mm-hmm.
I just need to find the video, but it was right a Kotaku article about the toxicity in what the fuck game was it? It was just like Barbie's Horse Adventures or something, and related and blame it on Elon Musk, and it did exactly that. It was nutty. Like all you need is a prompt and some suggestions, and you're good to go. And that's scary. I would much rather AI take over menial tasks, like I don't know, a lot of cooking in restaurants, but I want it to like not mean that people don't get paid. I would rather just
Yeah.
AI take over tasks that don't need a human to do, and then just have. I mean, this is all circling back to like universal income
Yeah, like obviously the ideal is that we get to a point where there is no
need to.
income,
Yeah,
but I guess that's a very hard transition, and I don't know what the next full stage would look like. So universal basic income is a nice like middle step for that
yeah. It would.
until we can transition to a global economy that is, I don't know, very industry like artificial industry powered.
Yeah, automated.
Yeah.
Um, it would be like honestly, our productivity and everything would really skyrocket just across the board if the people that were working were people that wanted to work and wanted to work where they're working.
Right.
Like, yeah, you'd get some people that want to do a job that can't do a job, and there should still be qualifications, but you shouldn't have to just like you shouldn't have to have a clerk at a convenience store. Like, you just scan your shit and go. they've
Hmm.
they've shown that like with like Amazon stores don't have cashiers. They just have all their shelves are like really tricked out with sensors and shit, and it just follows you.
Or you scan and you just it
It's
automatically
creepy.
checks you out on the way out.
Yeah, it's creepy, but like it's cool. I like that stuff, and that's the kind of stuff that we can automate and like is fine.
Yeah, I mean you could have it so you know put in your order on an app and then it
Vending machine spits it
this
all out.
essentially
Yeah,
it just spits this all out onto a conveyor belt and then you show up, scan your thing, and get
your delivery, your
your
order.
order. Yeah.
That would be awesome. And I don't know why they don't just do that, because you could have a big ass warehouse that can probably stock itself if you do it right. I mean, they already use like aerial drones in like Amazon factories or warehouses. I mean,
Hmm.
what are you thinking for this
That's what it's near.
statue?
I do actually have an idea. I just had to pull up a reference picture.
Okay,
Okay. So let's get to that.
there were a bunch of video game announcements recently because of the Game Choice Award awards.
Hmm.
Um, basically most of the awards went to either God of War or Elden Ring, which I very much
Oh
like.
yeah, Elden Ring. I'm surprised didn't just absolutely sweep
Well, it
because
won.
that was like the only game people cared about.
Yeah, I have one friend who vehemently uh says that God of War is so much better than Elden Ring, and it should have won everything. God of War won like 6 awards, whereas Elden Ring won 4. They were just mad that it didn't get Game of the Year. And well, I do agree, God of War was really good. Elden Ring got the attention of fucking non-gamers.
Oh yeah, it was a cultural touchstone.
Yeah, it was like Pokemon Go levels, at least to a degree, or like Animal Crossing.
Hmm.
Because New Horizons, when it came out, was real big. That and Doom,
Oh yeah.
but Doom
Do you think
was
Nintendo planned the pandemic so they could boost sales?
yes. I mean, I think so. I can't prove that. That's just my personal thoughts. That's not
That's just a game theory.
yeah.
The Tom Nook virus.
Yep. Some
But
call it
yeah,
greed.
like everybody was playing it and like people were genuinely enjoying themselves. It was honestly kind of neat to see.
Yeah, and you don't see that often.
Yeah, and like I have not played a second of Elden Ring,
It's
but
so good.
I know so much of it through exposure.
Yeah. Do you like the Souls games at all, or that genre?
Um, I can take little bits.
Okay.
You were there for my main exposure to Dark Souls,
Yeah.
which is when I got alcohol poisoning playing the Dark Souls drinking game.
Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough drinking game. Would not recommend.
Oh yeah, neither would I. I did it, so you don't have to.
That's right. Um, yeah, I mean, I think you would probably like Elden Ring then if you enjoyed. I've had people who don't enjoy the Souls games that enjoy Elden Ring because it's
Yeah.
very obviously it's well made. Uh, but I've had the open world aspect of it really lets you, if you're getting fucked somewhere, just go somewhere else. Just go explore or whatever. Like you don't have to for
Yeah, that's
the
cool.
for the most part, you don't have to do anything. There's a couple bosses that you 100% have to beat, but that's about it.
And I mean, like they've always had something kind of like that, from
Yeah,
what I could tell.
they've given you
And that
choice,
you have multiple routes you can follow.
but this is just literally make your own route, go where you want. Like the world is not there's very few places that are actually gated off, and so few games
Hmm.
do that. In new Pokemon, I was getting around the gates for the I didn't have the high jump and I didn't have hadn't beaten some of the what the fuck are they? The not Team Rocket, Team Star bases.
Yeah,
Um so I figured out a glitch where you know how there are some slopes that you can jump up but then you start sliding down them?
yeah.
If you turn around and jump backwards, you don't slide down them immediately, so you can keep hopping backwards to get up places you're not supposed to be at that moment.
Oh yeah, and I think I complained about this on episode
Yeah.
before I even got to like the mobility upgrades, but still, like when mobility is so important in an open world game, and that was proven with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Like
Don't gate it
their
off.
mobility is so bad. It was so poorly executed.
I
And
agree.
so even like I've got all of the mobility upgrades and I still find myself kind of like I don't know, more winding up mountains.
Is there not a rock climb in this one?
You do get a vertical scale option,
Because I have the high
but
jump.
it still isn't it's not terribly effective
They just need to give
because
you
everything's just so poorly executed in this game.
yeah, and they just for that they need to give you. I mean, there's a rock climb or something. They also need to give you
Yeah.
fucking waterfall. Like what the
Oh
fuck?
my god, yeah.
Why?
I'm pretty
Why?
sure I've got all the mobility options unless there's like one more end game.
I think so. Oh my gosh, dog. I think so. I'm missing one, which is why I'm asking if there's a rock climb. I know that there's high jump, which I have that. I have high jump, glide, surf, sprint. I think that's it. And I
Yeah.
fucking never use glide. It's slow as shit.
Oh, it's very slow and it peters out and just
Yeah,
starts forcing you further downwards after a little bit.
yeah. It's just not a good glide. Just let me glide until I hit the ground.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's. I don't know. I don't know. Or let me upgrade it to where I can do that, like something.
Who does Zelda?
Nintendo.
Is that no, like they have their individual heads who each kind of head.
Oh,
Is it Sakurai?
no, that's Kirby. It's Miyamoto.
Oh, okay. It is Miyamoto.
Yeah, I think.
Well, I think he should have more say in Pokemon.
Yeah, I agree. What the fuck are they thinking? Zelda, head producer? No. I don't executive. Al Numa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's their project manager, which is probably who you're thinking of. He's also the designer, director, and producer. Jesus, he
Gotcha.
does everything. Oh
Oh
shit.
yeah, I mean that's how they work over there.
When does Tears of the Kingdom? May 12th. That's not too far away.
I'm gonna
Like 5 months.
get a good shadow color, but I
Dude.
think I'm ready for a spin. And
Which spin?
chat, I don't know if all you have been out there for everything, but y'all have the ability to hurt me.
Yeah, let me put that.
So I'll let you decide when to dole out the pain, Aaron. But if chat wants it, then by all means. So chat, you can vie for spins on either wheel. Do they have visuals on both wheels?
No, I just switch between them
Gotcha.
because they're just on 2 different tabs.
So yeah, chat, if you want to see some pleasure, if you want to see some pain, say it out loud in the chat.
Yeah, just let us know. I also added it's not a real command, but you can exclamation point spin just to let us know you want to spin. Until we can get that actually working. Here we go. What are we getting? What are we getting? You got some chains. That's not too bad.
No.
I think I'm gonna switch up the music. It's been a bit. Let's see.
Gotcha.
What music? Let me open my own YouTube because I'm not signed into Chrome. Oh, well, what is my computer doing? All right. Cool. There we go.
I didn't know until tonight that the big cowboy sign in Las Vegas, his name is Vegas Vic.
I didn't know that either. That's really fun, actually. Okay, Spotify. Oh, I already muted you. Okay. I don't want that song. Oh, here we go. The house building theme. Yeah, this is
From?
from Red Dead.
Ah.
It's
Have we spun the pain wheel this episode? We have not yet.
We have not. Do you want a pain spin? It's very easy. All you gotta do is let us know. Say the word. Travis's pain.
Say the word and sock it to me.
Yeah, sock it to him. He's a glutton for punishment.
As we've well established on this show time and time again.
It would be good to get off of this screen because it's like pleasure with a heart, and then it says chains. And that's a little weird. I mean,
Yeah.
Not weird, but here we go.
Yeah, we don't kink shame in this town, we kinkvestigate.
Oh yeah. Travis, you gotta switch hands.
Well, I'm drawing a chain!
Yep. Well, you can stop drawing the chain.
Okay.
I'm already tired of
Let
this.
me, I've got my little art glove. So don't start the timer just yet. I'm gonna put one on my left hand.
Oh.
Just so I don't have to switch the glove every time.
Yeah. Let me pull up the timer.
See, we do need the timer.
I do need the timer.
Oh no, I'm so confused.
Yeah, your brain's gonna break for a bit.
It is done broken, my friend.
Good. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, timer's going. 3, 2, 1, draw.
Okay. So if it's like, oh no, oh no.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
How's that treating you?
I'm nauseous.
What's the weirdest part about it?
Have you ever looked in a mirror and tried to orient yourself?
Yeah.
It feels like that.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just gonna go back to this forefront here and maybe get to work on this this cowboy and his robot steed. What I'm gonna do, put that on a separate layer so I can work on the steed here. That's not what I want to do.
Did you give the robot Bayonetta shoes?
Basically.
Cool.
I just thought once I flesh it out a little bit, it'll turn into cool robot bits. Some flair. Alright, nope. Ooh, this is slow going, because all my keyboard commands are set to me using my left hand on keyboard.
Yeah.
Oopsie doopsie.
It's okay, you got 10 seconds.
Yeah, let's make some use of this left hand here. Nope, don't like that brush. Come on, just maybe a marker might be good. See, I can't even get it to do what I want half the time because I'm not actually pressing the tip down because of how I have to hold my left hand. My entire setup, I'm now realizing, is very right-handed.
Dakota would
because my mic is sitting over on the left side of my tablet with this big obnoxious box built around it.
Well, if it helps, B-Void believes in you.
Oh, golly. Well, I'm sorry to,
Let you down.
I don't know, stomp on those beliefs. Never make anyone your heroes. I was gonna say don't meet your heroes, but just don't deify people in the first place.
Oh, speaking of meeting people, you met someone this week.
Oh, barely.
Oh, no, I never actually asked you about it. You could have been like, yeah, they were a cunt.
No, so they didn't end up getting to, coming in to pick up the shirts.
Huh.
It turned out to be their manager, who is a real cool guy.
Yeah.
Also manages for Goldfinger, I believe. I'm not sure the exact position, but...
Who's manager?
Ludo's!
Ludo!
Am I okay to switch back, or am I still stuck on left hand?
Oh, you've been fine for a while. I told you had 10 seconds.
Oh. Man, I ain't keeping track.
It's okay. Yeah, that was before you started on the horse color.
Gotcha. I'm gonna get back to this chain now that's feasible. But yeah. And then after the show, I barely got to meet Tim Conavoy, the keyboardist of Ludo. Because, I mean, he was busy and they were trying to shoot people out of there.
Yeah.
But...
And the last thing you want to do is be that guy who's
I don't want to be a nuisance.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I already have weird feelings about meeting famous people. Because, why do we have that urge? Why, what meaningful is, what could possibly, come from it that'll be super meaningful?
I think it's just nice to meet a character.
Yeah, somebody I see as exactly that, a character. And, you know, it's just... So it was fun. The show wasn't exactly what I was anticipating, just because they had listed all these bands, but they only had, you know, like, a member or two of each band performing.
That's weird.
As just kind of one big supergroup, and they kind of hot swap people in and out.
Huh.
But they had, like, an opening band kind of kick everything off for everybody, and so they got to do, like, their whole set, and then from there it was like the supergroup just doing Christmas songs.
Weird.
And so, not what I expected. It was fun, for sure. But also, like, didn't quite draw in the crowd that I would have expected. Or maybe I don't know how they advertised the show. But, I don't know, it was all ages. And that goes up as well as down. So, like, there are a bunch of old fogies sitting cross-armed at a punk concert. And I don't get that. Like,
yeah, why even go?
Why are you gonna be on the dance floor standing like that? Like, even if you want to go catch at the music, like, standing back.
Yeah.
And so there was really no pit to speak of, and I think that's a staple for a punk show. But apparently, at this scene, I'm in a minority.
That sucks.
Yeah. So I don't know. I just don't get it, man. I don't get the scene anymore.
Maybe you just gotta find a new one.
I'm sure I could find it at, like, any kind of small, you know, smaller punk show. Because this one was, all in all, pretty high production.
Yeah. There might be some, like, Facebook groups you could look into.
Yeah.
Just for, like,
oh, I'm in some.
That, well, yeah, but, okay, well, then you could just ask, like, am I, like, did the scene change without me, or what's up, you know?
Yeah. And I think it's kind of a divisive topic, where, you know, kind of old hats and new generation are kind of at odds.
Right.
Because I noticed it first, I think, when I went to see my third Andrew WK show. Because I think the wildest show and the tamest shows I went to were both Andrew WK.
Yeah.
And one was at it was at the Firebird, so the stage is waist height, and it's just absolute bedlam there. Like, people are jumping up and hanging from the rafters. Like, I got tossed onto stage, and because they don't allow, or didn't allow, they're not, you know, in operation anymore.
Right.
And security came for me, and I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't intend to be up here.
Yeah.
But then whenever some girl went on a stage dive and they went to tackle her, I got up on stage and flew into the crowd, and then I saw them coming for me, so I dove into the crowd and hid.
Nice. Assassin's Creed.
It was buck wild, and
that should be a fucking...
Like, I haven't been to a show like that since. Like, I've been to some crazy-ass shows, but nothing like just that, you know, absurd.
Well, how was the Go-Go Bordello?
It was a lot of fun. Like, they, you know, they go off the rails and give a lot of energy to every show. And, I mean, like, they seem to put in an effort to make every show on their tour feel just as special.
Good. I understand why people, like, say with, like, a comedy show that's touring around or whatever, would recycle jokes to see, you know, which ones landed, which ones didn't, all that. But I do like, if you can, giving some individuality to it, and I understand how difficult that is.
Yeah. Go-Go Bordello was really good. Something fell. I don't know what.
I heard something fall. Oh well.
Oh yeah, weird, haunted.
Maybe there's a corpse outside of your door, but if there is, I didn't do it.
Just a fun little surprise.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Cute little prank.
No, murder's not cute. I am staunchly against murder. Just
Ooh, bold stance.
Yeah, putting that out there right now. Murder,
hot takes.
not for me. Some people
tried it, didn't like it.
Yeah, no. Some people like mustard. I don't like murder.
Wait, I like mustard. Should I try murder?
Hey, don't knock it till you try it, you know?
Well, I believe you.
Yeah,
you seem to be the expert on the subject.
Hey, all I'm saying is my parents raised me to try everything once. You don't have to like it, but you do have to try it. So, I mean, I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. I'm just going to say how I was raised. Nevins, please don't cancel me. I might have to do something I'm going to regret. And that could potentially be trying murder. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. But I would. This is all a joke.
Yeah, for fun and goofs.
Yeah. I'm gonna backpedal this.
Everything we say on the show is for fun and goofs.
Everything. 100%. You've played Hades?
Yeah.
They announced
in Kingdom Hearts, whenever you have to fight Hades.
No. Supergiant, the Bastion and Transistor and all them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
They announced a Hades 2.
Yeah, I saw.
That looks pretty cool.
Have they said anything about it?
There's a trailer. You play as a girl. I don't remember who she's the daughter of. But you're trying to go down into Hades to kill Kronos.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, I'm so hyped for the waifu. Tell me all about her, because goddamn, I love their art style. Their artists are phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And I'm sure we'll see some. Hopefully, we'll see like, I don't know, futurified versions of the characters we love so much. So we'll get to see like Cyber Dionysus and
ooh, that'd be cool.
Hologram Sisyphus
and digital Aphrodite. And she's
Laser Kronos.
Ooh, yeah. I'm gonna give you a
and NF Nefertiti.
Well, this is getting weird, Travis. She got a ghost.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I don't know if that city is gonna become a graveyard.
I don't think. Uh-oh. But yeah, it got real dark real fast in this city. Well, I haven't really done anything with this guy here. Maybe he's the ghost of the West.
Ooh, maybe.
Let's just find out what his deal is.
Just get rid of his head, and there you go.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm thinking with portals.
That's a big brain on you.
Oh, I just realized that's a Wazahi. How are you getting Wi-Fi from jail? Yes, we were talking about Hades. Their artists have always just been so fucking good, and their
they're
composers
really clever,
really fucking good. Like, they're just a solid dev team. They haven't put out a shit game, and it's been over a decade now. Like, I even like their fucking basketball in the Underworld game.
I picked up what is it? Transistor
Yeah,
on Steam sale.
that's what we're listening to now.
Oh my god, that music's so good. It's
I
beautiful.
know. They're just so good. I don't know how they do it, and they keep doing it, and they don't stop.
Get a good team, get people you can rely on and work with, and
Actually care about the games you're making.
right. I think that's the biggest part, is that they're able to, I don't know, make money because they put out a good product, but they fell into one of those rare recursive loops where you get to make the game you want because you make money, but you also make money because you made the game you want.
Yep. Your partner snuck in a signal booster. How dare they? Who plugged in the Wi-Fi? Damn it.
Oh, it's old Dirty Joe Stedlin.
Plugged in that 2G.
Or would it be, Dastardly Delia?
Or that bastard Bosler.
Or Crooked Claire.
That's right. Or
I'm
that
trying to think of, cowboy names for all the Jersey side people.
Sneaky Spooky.
They're not Jersey side, but
That's true.
they certainly could be an accomplice. Sneaky Spooky. Have we already named off all the guests we've actually had on this show?
Yeah, that was it. That was all of them. We haven't had Oigle. So I don't know what...
But we can come up with cowboy names for everybody here.
That's
We've
right.
got a regular cast.
Yeah.
We've got
Red Axum.
Nefarious Nevins.
Matt F. Bosler would never aid a criminal like me. That's right. He's a good boy.
But-
He's the new sheriff. I'm just standing now.
Oh yeah. Glad you're able to fill in, Aaron,
Yeah,
as
not a
Matt
problem. He's a busy-
had something come up.
He's a busy guy. Hello, Kyra. How you doing? We're doing roulette, so anytime you guys want to spin, just let us know. We got 2 wheels going. We got pain and pleasure. It's up to you which you want. You commit war crimes. Well, that is brave of you to admit to. I would hope. Is there a statute of limitations for war crimes? I'm asking for a friend.
Yeah, did you win the war? Then it's pretty indefinite.
Sounds like if you won the war, you didn't commit.
Do you have a pretty active worldwide military? Then it ain't even a war crime.
That's just business, baby. All right.
That's just the American way.
Yep. Travis, I'm sorry for what's coming.
Oh, is it pain? Is it pleasure?
You got your hue saturation layer on pain.
Alright, I'm gonna put it right on top.
Alrighty. I don't know exactly what that means.
I think it's under... Is it under layers? Correction layer. So let's find a good hue here. Ooh boy.
Oh,
Things are gonna
see.
get psychedelic.
Social accountability, yep.
Let's get pink with it. Let's bump up that saturation. Things are gonna get weird. Alright.
Would you want to put a little horse color behind the guy's left leg? I don't know if he...
I'll get to that.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure
no.
if you had thought of... Oh, no, what? Oh, no,
Wait
what?
a second. What is happening? Oh, I selected the color, and... Uh-oh.
Merge layers.
I don't know how to... I guess you're right.
I don't fucking know. I don't know, Clip Studio. I like the bright blue chains.
So do I.
I think that
but I
that was a good choice.
I want to take this, and if I bring this back, and nope, guess I'm drawing in neon.
Oh well.
That's insane. I don't understand what's happening. Wyatt.
Dakota, help. I don't know the exact issue, but
Oh well, this is very ghostly.
yeah, now it gives me like a Day of the Dead feel.
Gives me a Ludo concert vibe whenever they come out dressed as skeletons.
Ooh. Were they in a parade?
At some point, yeah.
Were they on a parade?
They sure were.
You definitely are causing pain here, Kyra. That one is a gift that keeps on giving, because it's not going away.
I just don't understand why it's choosing to manifest like this, even though I'm choosing the same color that shows as that dark blue.
I can try to get his layers to be visible if you do want help with it.
What's that?
Dakota said he can't see your layers, so it's out of his hands
Oh.
for helping. It's okay. This is good.
I'm just seeing what happens if I try that. Nope. What if I tried that?
It's probably because...
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it's fucking up all of your colors.
Yeah.
Which is way more of a hindrance than... so you just need to, in your brain, shift the hue and saturation over for every color.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
That'll be good. That's baby school.
Okay, just think about... Okay, and then just remember all the colors that you're selecting so that you are still working in the same range. Even
Nope.
if it doesn't look like it.
We're fucked, partner.
Okay. I went to the Ludo concert, and it was my concert, and it was my concert. Your Ludo? Oh, it was my year. And great, oh, I'm so fucking confused. Am I stroking out?
Maybe. Oh.
It was
wait,
your
what?
first concert. Fuck yeah. I'm glad you had a fucking blast, it sounds.
I see what I did.
I've seen Ludo, I think once, I mean definitely once, I think once or twice, maybe twice. They're good. No, you're good. They did Broken Bride. I really wanted to go to that. I love Broken Bride. Broken Bride makes me cry. The last song is sad.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, like, I didn't expect it to hit me like it did.
Right. And I think the older you get, the worse it is.
Yeah, like, when they did play Morning in May, I almost cried.
Right. No, the last concert I went to was fucking, 2019? It was Days and Days. Long ass time
Oh,
ago.
wow, yeah. That was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to get out and see people.
Whatever happened to Days and Days?
They're still around. They did another album.
Okay.
Show Me.
I don't know, I thought I was following them, but...
Well, they did an album, like a year or two ago.
Yeah.
So at this point, they could...
The one with, like, the blueprints as the
Yeah.
cover? Yeah, that's been a little bit.
Let's see. What's happening now? Well, there's an album called Ward Off the Vultures that they added to Spotify. I don't know if it's new or not.
Huh.
No, it is not new, but it's new to me.
Neato.
No, it's like 10 years old.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah. I don't
that
care.
that hit me the other night. I'm like, yeah, I'll throw on a Misanthropic Drunken Loner. It's been a minute. And then I saw how long ago the music video was posted.
Oh no. Don't do that to me. It's been a minute. That's such a good album. Caught you in shiny iron thorns. What the? I don't even know. Is that the bramble one? Is that the tumbleweed
Unless
one?
there's
No.
some new Iron Thorns. It's either
Oh, it looks.
Pharaoh Seed or Pharaoh Thorn.
It kind of looks like a Tyranitar.
Huh. I'm not familiar with this Pokemon at all then.
It looks Tyranitar.
Apparently it's late game.
Yeah, that would explain why I haven't seen it. It's okay. Yeah, it looks like a Tyranitar. It might actually be this version of Tyranitar. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I don't understand how... Oh boy, this is gonna be tough.
Yeah, I didn't expect that one to fuck you over so hard.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's what it's there for.
Yeah.
I just gotta figure out where that shift is, like you said, and figure out what color I want this robot ghost horse.
Well, whenever you're picking colors, is it a wheel or is it a is it a circle or is it a square?
It's a circle.
So doesn't that mean you could just drag it straight across and it would be... No, because you didn't straight across.
You'd think, but it's doing something weird in like the... Like you can see the... Because the cowboy's low opacity, like this, the spot where it overlaps,
Yeah.
just goes neon green for some reason, and that's pretty wild. So that's gonna go more purple, so if it's all shifted that way, let's get ourselves kind of a grayish red horse here.
It was unconventional to get, so it's stupid to farm. I mean, honestly, I haven't done any shiny farming because I'm just like, oh, this sounds like a lot of work. But I haven't caught every Pokemon, so I don't even have the trinket, which makes it a lot less work. Because it brings the shiny chance down to like near 1,000 instead of 4,000.
Hmm.
But I think you get that after you catch everything.
Gotcha. I mean, that's only 400 Pokemon.
Honestly, with how I've been catching stuff, I'm not very far, and I almost have 100. So
Yeah, like I've only been going out of my way to catch new Pokemon like as I come across them.
Yep.
And so I think I've already got like 200.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, like 400 sounds like a lot, but when I don't know, I want a game with all of it.
Yeah.
With the sandwich and the charm, it goes down to 1 in 512. That is nutty. That's easy. Considering with a, don't you do it by going, well, typically, by going to an outbreak, and then you have to, there's like 60 of them you can get, that's huge odds. I think the charm, what it does, or there was, maybe it was with a sandwich. With a sandwich, it gives you a second roll.
Wow.
So, so like you get a second chance to get that 1 in 512 or whatever. Or 1 in... It essentially becomes 1 in 512. There's some... Probability math is dumb.
Okay, so it's pink. And green might be its opposite. Nope.
I mean, you could cheat if you want to cheat.
No, that wouldn't be the spirit of it.
Fair.
I'm just trying to make something that doesn't make me want to vomit and doesn't make our viewers want to vomit.
You can't outbreak the late game Pokemon. Oof. Yeah, I've not gotten anywhere near late game. I haven't even cleared the map of all the story objectives. I haven't even gone to everywhere on the map yet. But my Pokemon are like level 30. There's just other games I've been playing. When it came out, God of War also came out, and I was like, alright, God of War's really good. And then recently I've been playing Dwarf Fortress, and that takes up all of my time.
Takes up all your brain power too, because that's a big brain game.
That's a huge brain game. Oh my god. Like, it goes into such small details for everything. It's a lot. It's really fun. It's a lot. After getting the ingredients to get the sandwich, which takes forever, it took you an hour and a half to catch. Wow. Of just solid attempts.
Now that's grind.
That is grind.
I wanna pull chat while we're here. I need help coming up with a name scheme for my Pokemon team. Like, before I finish it out, I usually like to have a coherent name scheme. It's usually based off of some, pop culture property or something.
Yeah.
But so far I've got Clown Crocodile, I've got Toad's Cruel, Tinkaton, Kilowattrel, and the big whale, like Dodongo or whatever his name is. There's like a sushi chef whale.
Kyra's giving you pond stuck.
Oh yeah. I regret picking Applegator.
Same, but I mean, it is what it is. I think he would look better without the... I don't know, I like the little ghosty, but I also wish... I don't know. It's just, there's a lot.
It doesn't need the Gallagher hair.
Yeah. There's just a lot going on.
Too much going on at once.
No, I like him. There's just a lot going on. And the typing's fun, but I mean, they've done that typing.
Yeah.
That's what one of the starters for Arceus was. It's really weird. Give them cowboy names.
Really good for fighting types.
Yeah, there's been a lot of fighting types. Not that I complain.
Oh, I'm here for it. And they did a little something special for my boy, who is also on my team. Because my favorite Pokemon is Primeape.
Did you ever figure out the special thing?
Yeah. B actually gave me a hint, and I was able to figure it out after taking on the fighting team star leader.
Oh, cool.
Do the games have the same leaders, like gym leaders and star leaders?
I know that the fire chick is the same.
Oh yeah, she rules.
Yeah, Mila, I think is her name. But I don't know if they have the same. Honestly, I'm surprised they don't just have completely different star leaders. If they're gonna differentiate it.
Right.
You've heard it's different leaders. Okay.
That makes sense, because I know they switched them up for Sword and Shield, like the gym leaders. And now they're kind of... Like, I do appreciate what they're trying to do here by creating different, larger goal paths.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I guess you did in the other games anyway, with, like, Team Rocket and that kind of stuff.
I'm guessing this game doesn't bring back the cell phone system from the older games. Where, like, eventually trainers would become battleable again and they'll be a little stronger.
Oh yeah, I don't think they've done that since like 4th gen when they introduced it.
Yeah, I liked that. I didn't like that they called me all the time, but I feel like, especially with an open world game, you should probably let the trainers be rebattleable after a while.
Hmm.
Even if they don't get stronger.
Something I would have expected with it being open world and kind of giving you the New Vegas illusion of free choice.
Right.
Is that like they would scale based on where you were at, when you encountered them,
Trainers or
and
Pokemon?
actually let you kind of choose your how you wanted to tackle everything.
Yeah, that'd be nice, and I can understand logistically why they wouldn't do that, but at the same time, that'd be really nice. I should be able to go catch a team of ghost Pokemon if I want to, or whatever. Or dragons. And yeah, they suck in the beginning, but that's the path I chose.
Right. But it did have a bunch of fun characters in this game, and some genuinely fun Pokemon.
Oh, I really like most of the Pokemon designs. A lot of people have problems with Flamingo or whatever its name is.
Oh yeah, it's just Flamingo.
Okay, yeah. I think it's funny. I think having a lawn Flamingo Pokemon's funny. And
Yeah, I think that's silly, and if they're gonna be silly with it, I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
But
I've heard competitively it's really good.
I wouldn't be surprised. Fighting Flying's a really good type, and also Annihilate's gonna be really good because they haven't had a competitively viable ghost fighting Pokemon before.
Really?
Yeah. Because defensively, it's very strong. I don't even know what I'm doing with this anymore. But that hue shift threw me off and is going to make it hard to make conscious color decisions here. There we go. Maybe I'll figure it out after all. Also, I'm just using a very sloppy brush. Maybe I get marker in? Choose Lux right in the beginning. How many stupid Pokemon can learn Earthquake? Oh yeah, it's everywhere. Honestly, maybe it was just the Pokemon I chose from the get-go, but the move pool just felt so narrow because a lot of Pokemon just had the same moves.
I think a lot of it's also the TM machine.
Yeah.
They expect you to make your, literally just make your own party. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the TM machine. On one hand, I mean, we've always been able to buy TMs, so it's just putting all the shops together.
Yeah. And I mean, in Gen 6, they tried something to expedite that whole process in which, you got the TMs, and I mean, you had to kind of go out of your way to get them, but they were infinite use.
I thought that was interesting. I mean, at first I was like, ew, but that's just me being a boomer and being like, this is different, I don't like it.
Gen 1er.
Yeah.
But, I mean, for competitive play, it made a lot of sense, but
Yeah.
now you gotta grind again in order to get those TMs because they are single use.
Yeah,
And that makes it real tough.
It's definitely an interesting system, and I don't know how I feel about it.
Because honestly, like, I haven't been able to craft a whole lot of
TMs.
TMs, but I also haven't been going out of my way to like farm those specific materials I need.
Yeah, I haven't either. But that's mostly because I haven't found a team that I really like yet.
I'm surprised Kilowattrell stayed on my team because it's just a seagull, but
Yeah, but lightning and
it's an
flying is
electric
pretty
seagull.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a really good combo, and its moveset's really good.
I was already using a Palmy, I think it's its name,
Oh yeah, the new Pikachu.
and I thought it was cute. I don't know if it has another evolution or not. I guess I could try a Thunderstone on it.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of like special evolutions in this game,
Weird.
and I tried not to look any up. So like, there was one a friend, like I said, hinted to, or
Yeah.
sorry, my partner hinted to, and like, I eventually was able to figure it out because of that fighting gym. I'm like, that's a different move.
Yeah. That's pretty interesting.
Because I'm like, before this, I was well aware of Primeape's full moveset.
Right. I'm still not a big fan of this game's gimmick, the Terra Evolution or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah,
Terrealization.
mechanically it's cool. I just hate how it looks.
Yeah, it just seems kind of lazy. Like, there's only, like, what? How many types are there? 16 or whatever.
Yeah.
There's just 16 hats, and that's all. And they had to do a crystal version of each. I don't know. I don't dig it.
And all the hats
it's
look
fine.
dumb.
Yeah. Well, I like the, I think it's the ground one that makes like a palace. That one's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I have,
Or I think rock makes the palace, ground makes the just the earth that shows the layers of the earth's crust.
yeah, sure. Because I have a rock salt Pokemon that I've been using.
Oh yeah, the Minecraft Pokemon.
Yeah. Fucking Minecraft pig. And it looks alright with the palace thing.
Yeah,
Usually they look
I don't
silly.
like it.
Yeah.
Because, like, at least with Gigantamax, like, it made the Pokemon really big, and then there were some where it did, something special.
Yeah. I like those. I understand how you probably don't want to do that for 400 Pokemon. But also, I mean, you make a lot of money. You can do it.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, so you won't. And that's the crux of Game Freak and the Pokemon Company, and I don't know which one to really blame.
I don't know how they divvy out the work there. Like, somebody's in charge of merchandising, somebody's in charge of actually putting out a game.
I mean, ultimately, I would imagine the Pokemon Company is in charge of saying, hey, you're going to put out a Pokemon game every year, or we're going to find someone else who will.
Yeah.
And Game Freak goes, you guys make a lot of money, and we make a lot of money because of you. Yeah, we'll do it. And I don't fucking blame them. But I can hold it against them.
Right.
I can hold them accountable. Like
Yeah.
they have enough money. They could hire multiple teams and churn out a good Pokemon game every year. And
Oh yeah, just get a
just get enough
Studio
people.
Team Red.
Yeah. Just get
Or
the people that make Xenoblade. Even though I'm not a big fan of them, they can make open world games.
yeah. Get Kojima to make a Pokemon game.
That would be interesting. Get a Nomura to make a Pokemon. Oh wait, you already did. The fucking
Wait, which one did?
Dream Drop had Pokemon in it, basically.
Oh yeah.
I played Dream Drop. That's actually the one I stopped streaming. I was not a fan.
Oh yeah. Like, what I hate about Dream Drop is that it had a lot of planets that I would have loved to see in a better Kingdom Hearts game.
Yeah, it just kind of felt like they split up. They split up between the two protagonists. It seems like Sora gets 3/4 of a world, and then Riku gets 1/4, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And like, it just seems pointless to switch between them. Like, you don't get much of a difference. I don't know. I guess I just didn't like how it was executed.
No, I hear ya. And also, it was another handheld game, and they focused just so heavily on their gimmicks.
Yeah. Luxray can learn Psychic Fang. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I mean, that sounds strong.
Alright, I think it's been a minute since we had a spin.
Sure, which one do you want?
Pleasure, please.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad. A vehicle.
Alright. We'll get something where I'm at layer-wise. Something coming from this Elysium up here.
Yeah.
And I'll pick an arbitrary color because it doesn't really matter. And I'll just kind of figure it out from there.
That's the spirit. Yeah, I'm sure you're like, man, I wish that pain was just flip my monitor for a minute. And not, well, you're fucked for the next hour and a half.
Yeah. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Nope.
I didn't realize how impactful it would be either.
Yeah. Let's see, what else did they announce at the Game Awards? Death Stranding 2. I never beat the first one. From Software's going back to making Armored Core games. Which is
Oh.
They haven't made an Armored Core game since Dark Souls.
I'm not familiar with what an Armored Core game is then.
I mean, it's just arcade mech.
Okay, I am then.
Yeah. I mean,
See, I misunderstood what you said. I thought you were saying that Dark Souls was their last Armored Core game, and I'm like, I misunderstood.
No. The opposite. They haven't made one in like 12 years or 15 years or something. They used to make a bunch of them. Because this one's like Armored Core 6 or 7.
Yeah, I used to love those.
Really? I've never played them.
I think I had one on, or a
PS2
demo
or
on
something.
PlayStation, and
Yeah.
that may have been maybe even like a knockoff game like Mech something, but
There was Mech Assault and Mech Warrior.
probably Mech Assault then. But I did at several cons play the Armored Cores like
Yeah.
against a bunch of people, and it was always a lot of fun.
Hell yeah. It's a series I've never played, but I wouldn't mind trying out. They've specifically said, this is not Dark Souls. We're not making a Souls-like. It's Armored Core. Because people are just worried.
Do they even know how anymore?
I would imagine. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm gonna add this weapon to the robot, and god damn it parried.
Nevins is excited. It is 6. They said, I love games that let me build my mech. Front mission also used to let you do that. Building the mech, though, is like 60% of the fun for me. I can see that. It's kind of like how people play... I was playing, just to check it out, the newest Need for Speed. And like a big part of it was making your car. So I get that. I made a weeb car.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I played Spore, is, spent so much time making my creature and then didn't play the rest of the game because it wasn't fun.
Yeah. I played a lot of the game until I got to the space part where you're just running spice missions. Like, you're just selling space spice, and that's the end of the game. I don't know.
It becomes a lot less fun.
Yeah.
Just because I guess, like, they were intending for more, I don't know, I guess diplomacy and encounters to happen, but they weren't, or at least not in my experience.
Yeah, not for me. So I just took over a corner of the galaxy and said, I guess I'm done.
Yeah. And I mean, like, I appreciate the Dune reference, but flesh out your game. But that was another just, like, ambitiously, ambitious project that really couldn't deliver everything they promised.
Yeah, it's kind of a tech demo. In a way, kind of like what the original Metal Gear Rising was gonna be. Where you could literally cut anything. But they didn't have a game to go around that concept. I feel like with Spore, they're like, yeah, you're going to have this little thing, you're going to evolve throughout different levels, and that's the game. It's like,
I would love to play like a more robust version of that game.
That would be cool. And now I don't even think the online works anymore, so the game's just, what's the fucking point?
Or like a full online game of that would be really cool. Like you can only kind of interact and affect in any kind of player versus player format players you're in the same stage as.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And hopefully not wipe out players that are way below you.
Yeah.
You just take a step and
don't accidentally like
genocide.
Nuke some amoebas.
Yeah. Did you ever play the movies?
The movies?
It's another Maxis, which is who made that and like The Sims and stuff. But it's a simulation style game where you run a movie studio, like a big movie lot and everything, and you make movies, and then in the game you actually they have like pre-made scenes, and you make the people and you have them play out the scenes that you make, and you make a whole movie.
I didn't, but that sounds like a fun
It's really
game,
fun, and I'm
like
surprised,
to stream.
Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't made another. Because that's from like, I don't know, pre-2010.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's not a new game. I think it's like 2008 or so.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Did you ever play...
Oh, it was Lionhead. My bad, it was Lionhead. The people that made Black and White.
Didn't they also make Fable?
Maybe the first one?
I don't know, I just associate
Yeah, I think so.
that studio for some reason.
Pretty sure they did and eventually got shut down. Let me look. They got acquired and then closed.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they made Fable, and they were making Fable Legends, which is going to be the fourth one, and then they just closed Lionhead.
Bummer.
The two key people, who were the creative director and someone else, founded 2 Point Studios, which is the people that make other simulation games. They make 2 Point Hospital, recently 2 Point Campus. That's all they've made. But yeah. Those are fun sim games. They're really, really goofy.
Yeah. Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I really liked the movies. You could even like save them and upload the creations and stuff. Thor and I played that a bunch.
One of the, I mean, this is nowhere near on par with that, but one of the games I have a fond memory of as a kid is like this Spider-Man comic book builder game
Yeah.
where you could, I don't know, they had like characters you could add on as like stickers, and they would each have their own animations, and you could add in just all these different elements, including like word bubbles and Spider-Man characters and, you know, different Spider-Man effects.
Huh.
And you could create little animated videos where it'd essentially just be you dragging these characters around the screen as they did their little cycle animation.
That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, so you could throw in, you know, word bubbles and things if you had the cognizance to, but I was 4 and really just like dragging around Aunt May because her theme music was really funny.
That's really funny. The movie's not on Steam. Okay, apparently it's hard to buy this game.
Oh, wow. Is it not
It was
not brought over to Steam or anything?
It was, and then they pulled it off.
The Mad Lads, they did it. They pulled it off.
So yeah, good luck finding a copy. It's labeled as abandonware. Oh, fuck yeah. That means it's safe to just not buy.
You mean for free?
Yeah, for free. Everyone, go buy the movie, or go download the movies on abandonware.
Take the movies.
Yeah.
You hear that? It's okay to steal movies.
Yep. It's okay to steal the movies.
The official 10 paces stance.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. That's awesome. That game's really fun. 2005 is when that came out. What gods or mythical creatures or beings would you want to see in Hades 2? Maybe that should be a prompt.
Yeah. I guess I'd have to brush up more on my Greek mythology because it's been a while since like 6th grade.
Yeah. Yeah.
When I was really into Greek mythology.
Can't depend on Disney anymore.
But I also like never beat the game. I never got past the third level.
Did you fight the boss there?
Yeah.
The Minotaur?
The Minotaur and the what's his face?
Yeah, the champion guy. Yeah, that's a toughie. Honestly, that whole game's hard.
So I don't know if there are ones I might suggest that actually were featured after all.
I mean, I can tell you. Ares would be cool. I mean, you can even.
Kyra's got a little
Yeah, a little.
A little stake in that race, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, because I keep thinking of people and I'm like, nope, that's already one.
Yeah. So, I mean, they had a pretty comprehensive, like, god pantheon.
You could meet, like, you know, Hephaestus is already a sort of a character because of the hammers, but you could actually meet him.
Yeah. Do they ever include, like, Icarus or Daedalus?
Icarus, yes. Daedalus. I don't remember. Because there's hammers. Or there's. I think those are Daedalus hammers, not. Let me just look it up. Those are Daedalus hammers. timers. So yeah, that's what I meant. But yeah, you never actually meet him.
Gotcha. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
I don't know, meet a lot of the things from the Iliad. Like, actually do some surface world stuff.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. You can meet sirens or something, because I don't think that's the 3 that you fight. I forget who they are.
Yeah.
What are the 3 that you fight? They're not Gorgons. They're not...
Aren't they his siblings?
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of what creatures or whatever they are. They're not Valkyries or... No, I can't think of it. Well, saying that they're siblings is kind of moot when you're talking about mythology.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's fair. The gods all be getting out there.
Yeah, they're all just a bunch of lusty.
They're all horny.
Yeah. What are you gonna do if you live forever, you know?
I don't know, apparently fuck.
Eventually you just get around. There's no avoiding it. Cousin, maybe? Colleague. They're just colleagues. They're not related. This one's even a lover. I should have known that. They're Furies.
Stat bros.
They're the Fury sisters. That's why we were getting confused.
Ah, the Fury sisters.
The Fury
Like from,
stepsisters, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh no, I'm stuck in the I've got my head stuck in this urn.
Stepsister, I'm stuck in these threads of fate.
It's now occurring to me just how little, like, I couldn't even riff something like Greek mythology there.
Yeah, I know, we're just both kind of drained, too. I'm just saying, a goddess of chaos would be fun. Well, there's already the entity chaos, so that's kind of... I mean, it would work. But there's, like, the primordial chaos.
Give me one more spin off of each wheel.
Oh.
Before I just
Danger.
give up on this and...
Okay. Do pleasure first. Just kidding. We'll do pain. Haha. Tricked ya.
Oh, got me.
Ooh, well, that's pretty easy. Blindfold for 30 seconds.
Okay. Alright, let me know when the timer's ready.
Oh, well, that one's simple.
You know...
Laser gun.
Okay, cool.
That pulls it all together. What did you want?
I was gonna say, let me know when you start the timer, and I'll start drawing a laser gun blindfolded.
Okay.
Let me just find the right layer real quick.
The right layer, and I mean, you can find where you want to start if you want.
Okay, I think I will start underneath this layer, actually.
Okay.
Alright, and let me get a different color. Ooh, that's dookie. There we go. Red laser gun.
Yeah. Perfect.
Alright.
Okay. Blindfold on.
Ready.
3, 2, 1, draw.
I have to focus and try and remember where my pen's at.
And I'm gonna say, for the sake of it, you're gonna have to work with whatever you come up with, to some degree at least.
Uh-oh, I lifted my pencil. I lifted my pencil.
Yes, you did.
So we're just gonna give it one of these.
That's 30. I thought about giving you a full minute, but that's fair.
Oh, that's not too bad. I actually thought I had drawn more.
No, you can totally work with that. You already got the shot and everything, and the little like shockwave.
That's actually pretty fun.
Yeah. I thought if I go the full minute, you might regret what you drew instead of actually being okay with it.
Oh, ain't that the name of the game, though?
True.
I didn't even have to be blindfolded for that.
Maybe you do need to be blindfolded more often. It removes your inhibitions.
Ooh, yeah. See, we're not here to shame any kinks.
That's right.
Bringing the theme back home.
My cat just freaked me out because he got up in the windowsill and knocked on the window with his tail.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah, I thought it was. But then I looked and I didn't see you like duck out of the way.
I'm fast.
Oh shit, you must be.
Back on Hades, though, maybe if they did a God of War route and started exploring other mythologies.
Yeah.
I don't know that they really could because of that reason, but I don't know. Mythologies are fun.
Especially mixing them. We should do that sometime.
Yeah.
Just a mixed mythology.
Yeah.
Look at that, coming up with them on the spot.
What was I was playing or reading something recently. Was it Pokemon?
I don't know.
Shit. It can't have been Pokemon. Because they talk about how they just something happens and they're like, oh, all gods are equally valid. And if that, I mean, that'd be a bold move for a Pokemon game.
Sure. They've already kind of touched on creation in the games.
Yeah. Oh well, it's lost from my brain.
Yeah.
My brain is pudding.
That's okay. How do you feel about this drawing so far?
I feel like the color change slowed me down more than I should have let it, but I learned because of it.
Yeah, I think you just have to learn the right way to do it. The color change.
Yeah.
Because apparently...
Or just a way to kind of roll with it better.
If I'm not looking at that drone that you're working on right now, it kind of looks like a tiny guy with like shields. And like he has like a single...
The one I'm drawing right now?
Yeah. Looks like
oh, yeah.
Looks like a tiny guy with shields and like a single suspender. And a sombrero.
Oh, I can see that. See, the idea, it's a little clearer on this one, is that they're kind of like roulette ornithopters.
Yeah, I like it.
And I wanted to... See, when I started making that floating city, I was going to make a Neo New Vegas up there. And have all the neon and stuff up there, and it's going to have the statue down on the ground that's, Vegas Vic,
Yeah.
The Remnants, and this guy down here on his robot horse is the ghost of the West or whatever.
Well, now it became a ghost robot horse.
Yeah, see that's what became difficult, is trying to
get the ghost.
Really discern values, and I mean I could have, I guess, simplified what I intended to do and just add some outlines and simple shading, but I'm an idiot boy.
I think this worked out better for it.
Yeah.
Happy little miracles.
Mistakes into miracles.
That's our show. Only we could use that.
TM.
Yeah, do not steal.
Also, don't Google it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We've done everything.
We haven't established the brand yet. We haven't scrubbed the rest of the internet.
Yeah. We've got a lot of lawsuits to send out pretty soon. Well, really, not lawsuits, but threats of legal action.
Yeah, cease and desist.
Yeah.
Partner.
Yep. It's gonna take a while because we send them all out via Telegram just because it's part of the brand. And
finding another Telegram to send them to.
Yeah, and then a little guy on a horse. It takes a while. It takes a lot of Patreon money.
Yeah, so as soon as we set up that Patreon, like,
yep,
help us rebuild a new Telegram network across America.
For just 63 cents a day. Honestly,
that's less than a cup of coffee.
It's less than a cup of coffee. You too could send telegrams to your loved one from across the way.
Well, no, it's got to be proprietary. We don't want to jam up the lines.
Oh, you too can help us send messages to the ones that we hate to make them stop selling our brand. You can send money so we can get money.
And really, is there a more noble goal?
Yeah, right.
That's the American way.
It is. Someone's making money off of things that should be and are ours. That's not right. Isn't a man
Let's shut that shit down.
entitled to the sweat of his brow?
No, says Uncle Sam, it belongs to the poor.
Oh, they announced Ken Levine announced a new game. The BioShock.
Oh, Judas, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched that trailer you sent me yesterday, and oh my god, it looks gorgeous.
It looks so cool. People...
See, I don't think anyone else can do that style of game.
No, I mean, no one else has.
And if they were, I don't think I'd like it as much.
Right. No, I think it's going to be really good. Like, it looked really cool.
Like, I think gaming as a culture kind of moved away from, beans. Just those kind of, like, single-person cinematic formats, but I'm genuinely excited for this one.
Yeah, we went to fucking multiplayer, spend as much time as possible on one game for a long time. Like, that's where gaming went for a while. That and, like, for a bit it was zombies. Like, right before that was the gaming trends.
And then we got into... I mean, there was that big open world boom that I think Breath of the Wild really reignited.
Yeah. We saw a lot of open world games.
I was happy to see that, but I don't know, like...
It became exhausting.
It's nice to see these things move in waves.
Yeah.
And I like a little freshness, less about variety.
And some people were getting onto Sony for that because they're not coming out with original IPs. Like, what's the last original IP? Like Ghost of Tsushima, I think. And even then,
Final Fantasy VII Revengeance.
Even Ghost of Tsushima, that's not a Sony first-party IP. That's still Sucker.
Right. I don't think.
Like it's Horizon, maybe.
Yeah.
And that's not a new, like, they're on the sequel. That's what people are on about, is that, they're just producing sequels recently, like Last of Us 2.
I think they're busy trying to produce consoles.
Yeah, they're spending all of their brain power on consoles. Hey, I've heard of people bitching about the scarcity of PS5s less often.
Yeah, but they're still not readily accessible.
Nope.
And so I think it makes it tough for their
development
future,
yeah.
Because they don't want to develop for a console no one can people are still having trouble getting access to. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot on this one.
Yeah, I think at least half of this console generation's gonna be. I don't know if you can get one for both consoles. Like,
yeah,
the Switch is already well past its halfway point in terms of lifetime. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, I think it's on the end.
Yeah, I hope honestly that
Nintendo's...
it is, because they're it's a 5-year-old tablet that was already outdated.
Yeah, but that's Nintendo's MO.
True, but I think it's time we get something a little stronger, a little different.
Oh, I agree. That's why they made the Steam Deck.
Yep.
Because it's a Switch that can actually run Red Dead.
Yeah.
Or The Witcher.
I kind of want a Steam Deck. They're cool, but it's definitely not something I need.
Yeah.
I'd get use out of it. It would be fun, but yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, because...
Would you
go ahead?
Would you want Nintendo to come out with a Switch 2, or would you want them to come out with a new console, like a brand new experience?
Honestly, based on their track record, I think the next one's going to be... they're going to try and come up with a new gimmick, and there's a good chance it may fall a little flat.
Yeah, and I don't know what that would be. I mean, obviously...
they've definitely become a lot more mainstream conscious over this past, game cycle.
Well, they got rid of fucking... are Nintendo codes still a thing? Like friend codes?
Yes.
Ugh, so that'll be the next thing that goes. I think.
Yeah, so little by little, like, they're... honestly, I respect them. I've come around on their online policies, because all it took was one particularly bad game of Deep Rock, where there are no report functions in place.
Yeah.
To report other players for flagrant racism.
Oh, jeez. That's awful. And
I'm just like, well, I'm gonna go play Splatoon.
Yeah.
Now.
I do wish that the Switch had a microphone built in to, like, the console.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just don't like the idea of having to use a fucking smartphone app. Like, they have a Nintendo app for voiceover or like disc. I don't like the idea of having to use a third-party thing for something that I feel should be built into console.
Yeah.
What is this song? Get out of here.
Is it are you using the Spotify?
Oh no, it's just
RDR2.
It's the last song in Transistor.
Oh, okay.
I got off my train of thought. Oh well.
Oh, my bad. We just talk about Nintendo communication, online communication.
Yeah, I feel like they should have a way to do voiceover in games.
Yeah.
I don't think it should be on by default.
Right.
Because of, like you said, the flagrant racism in Deep Rock. That sucks. I also feel that way about, like, Team Fortress 2. Like, I just can't.
Oh, yeah.
There's so much racist microphone spam in that game that I just can't do it. And it's kind of like that with Gary's mod. I guess it's just fucking source games. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know what experience Nintendo would go for next.
Like, obviously the Switch is a...
runaway hit.
Just a bona fide success, yeah. I mean, like, the Wii U was obviously it's clear now that it was a precursor.
Yeah.
It was a flop, and I don't think it was utilized very well. But that was also...
it's on...
because they weren't really handing out dev kits.
Yep, it's on them and on the devs as much as it's also just... they didn't... I don't think the Wii is a good name. I've known people in gaming circles that don't understand what a Wii U is. And if it's bad enough that people who are interested in your product are confused, you have something wrong.
Yeah.
I like the Wii U.
I don't know.
The Wii U's cool.
I think
But yeah.
this weird picture's about as far as I care to get with it tonight.
Yeah, I think.
But I feel like there's a skeleton of an idea there.
Yeah, I think you got the idea across. I like it.